the idea for Fallen Order had begun to formulate in my head. That's when it really all started. When I had the story for Fallen Order ready, it used elements from lots of different things, and it kind of shows how much I didn't know about the continuing Bionicle storylines beyond the 2005, because I decided to kill off the Toa and make it more interesting, add a little more sense of danger to the script. It kind of shows how much I didn't know, though, because I didn't know that the Toa came back in another storyline after that. I mean, I just kind of assumed it went up to the Toa Nuva and the Mask of Light, and then they just went with the Toa Metru, and then the Toa Inaika, and probably other Toa beyond then. So I didn't know that it continued after that with Tahu, Gali, Kopaka, Liwa, Onua, and Pohatu, and Takua. So I just stuck with what I knew, and it was like June, or it was either June or July, might even have been August. It was in the summer of 2010 when I filmed Fallen Order, and I had written the script and I had pretty much everything ready. I shot the entire film in like 3 days, and this was just like non-stop filming for like, I get up in the morning, I ate breakfast, I filmed, I ate lunch, I filmed, I ate dinner, and I filmed some more, and then the next day got up, ate breakfast, filmed, ate lunch, filmed, ate dinner, filmed, and then the third day was like just doing pickups and everything. Another reason Fallen Order didn't come out until September, though, is something that I was not planning on, is that the way I had shot it was with just a typical camera. It's just like it was a Kodak, and it shot both still and video. And the still shots, I had taken the flash off, and I didn't adjust proper settings so that the lighting would be right without the flash. And I'd say maybe like 90 to 95% of the stills came out so incredibly dark you couldn't see anything. So I had to go into I had to transfer them all to the computer and update each still individually. So that took a couple months alone, getting all those things put together, and then came the editing of it. That video on my channel became my most viewed video in like 2 weeks, and I was shocked to find out that there was actually an audience on YouTube for Bionicle stop motion films. I was like, wow, this could actually work, and I wanted to do something more. When that first episode was put out, I wanted to do something to make it even better, even though the entire thing had already been filmed. So I decided to put another voice in besides my own. I called my friend Bailey and asked her, would you be interested in doing a voice for this stop motion project? And she agreed, but it was kind of at an awkward time because she was going in for jaw surgery like the next month, and we weren't able to work out a time before then, so it was going to have to be delayed to have time for her to recover and everything. So that's the main reason why Fallen Order didn't get episode 2 of Fallen Order didn't get put up right away. And then other things happened as well, where at the end of 2010, the beginning of 2011, I was working on another project called Sam's Comics the Movie, and I was in college at the time too, and I was part of the film clubs there on campus, and I was working on this comic script to present to them, and that script got picked up by the club, and they were going to make that into a movie that year, 2011 that year. So Fallen Order again was put on hold for a little while, and also my friend Bailey, she was going to be also in Sam's Comics, so there wasn't really enough time for her to do both movies, and I decided I'd rather have her in comics than in Fallen Order. Since it had already been like almost half a year later since the first episode of Fallen Order was out, and then there was still no second episode, I just, instead of trying to recast somebody while I'm also working on this new movie, I decided to just do all the voices myself, and I recorded all of Holly's voices, did a little pitch alterations, made myself sound a little more female. Didn't exactly work, but it worked for then. And Fallen Order was still really a success, and Another result of the first episode alone of Fallen Order being a success was that in November of 2010, I decided, you know what, this is actually, people are actually liking this, people actually would want more, so why don't I do a sequel? And I started working on Masks of Power.